Welcome to a brand new episode of Limelight featuring India's most admirable brands by The Brand Story. We aim to provide an ideal platform to every brands and leaders to ensure the most exclusive, interesting and effective storyboard for their achievements over the years. Limelight is a unique form of television programming initiative that help a company to establish itself as a thought leader in the respective industry category. Today we will be showcasing the journey of various brands which has been selected on the basis of image, impact and innovation. So without any further delay, let's look at the journey of our first brand.
Let's watch an exciting journey of India's leading private university with a vision to be a premier academic institution recognized internationally for its contribution to industry and society. Let's watch an exclusive interview of Mr. Ashok Mittal, Chancellor, and Ms. Rashmi Mittal, Pro-Chancellor of Lovely Professional University.
We started a university in 2006. Fortunately, LPU is growing regularly, and in last few years, we have changed our pattern in a big way. Like we are trying to be a research-oriented university. We are trying to be a university which creates entrepreneurs. We are trying to be a university which creates international players. We are trying to be a university which creates Bollywood, Hollywood stars. We are trying to be a university which tries to give job to all of our students. And in all these areas, we are extremely successful. And you can see my students are getting the best placements in the country. My students are winning Oscars. My students are winning international medals. Like in boxing, my students in the World Championship won silver medal. And as far as the research is concerned, we were the one who hosted Indian Science Congress at our campus last year, where Prime Minister of India was the chief guest. And my students, my teachers are publishing large number of publications in top journals of the world, getting patents. So all those achievements are there, and we are continuously achieving that. LPU has the highest number of international students in any of the campuses in India. Placement is one known outcome of any university, and fortunately we are doing very well on those fronts. We have set many placement records at national level and regional level. Recently, in this year, my students won the highest package in any of the private universities in this country. The student was selected in Microsoft and got a package of 42 lakhs, highest ever by any student of the private universities in this country. Similarly, around 5,000 students have already been placed in this session in various companies. All 80% of companies which goes to IITs are coming to LPU for placements. All top brands are coming to LPU campus for placements. And if you go, you will find that my students are placed at all top brands of the world throughout the nook and corner of the world. LPU campus has been blessed by the top leaders of the world. Bharat Ratna, Shri Pranab Mukherjee, he was here 2 times as president of this country. Even Modi ji, Prime Minister, he has visited the only private university in this country, that is LPU. We are able to host Dalai Lama ji. We are able to host many Nobel laureates, central ministers, chief ministers, governors, top film stars like Shah Rukh Khan, Deepika, top cricketer like Dhoni. We are able to bring people from all sorts of life to LPU campus. And when they meet with the students, when they interact with the students, they discuss with the students, my students get the first-hand exposure of dealing with the top leaders of the world, which enhances their confidence. The indoor sports complex, which LPU has, no university in India is having. 1.5 lakh square feet with Olympic size pool, diving pool, warm-up pool, and all weather. 20 badminton courts, 6 squash courts, shooting range, so many other facilities are there. When it comes to outdoor, we have all sports grounds, cricket, football, hockey, athletic tracks, all those things are there for students.
The infrastructure of LPU, it's 600 acres plus land which is covered, and we have around 60 plus buildings, and you can see it's a sprawling campus with so many blocks and facilities which are for the students. Security and health are the topmost priority in the university. We have to have a hospital within which caters to normal problems of the students. And then we have tie-ups with various multi-speciality hospitals. It's very, very important for a teacher to motivate the student on different fronts, like whether it is cultural, sports, student entrepreneurship, student organizations, a lot of other areas where we need mentorship of the faculty.
Passion. I think the passion of LPU, which is in the DNA of LPU, my every staff member is passionate, my every teacher is passionate, and they make the students passionate. So ultimately the whole DNA of LPU is full of passions, and I think that's the one word that makes LPU unique.
Our next story is of a leader who is a renowned teacher of meditation. He is a vital role model for anyone wanting to evolve as a human being and expand consciousness. A spiritual catalyst displaying the perfect blend of Eastern heart and Western mind. So let's go to Hyderabad at the world's largest meditation center and look at the wonderful journey of Sri Kamlesh D. Patel, often endearingly referred to as Daji.
This year, our search led us to Kanhashantivanam in Telangana. This campus, inaugurated in February 2020 by the President of India, is the world's largest meditation venue and also the International Center of Heartfulness. The man guiding the Heartfulness movement and the visionary behind Kanhashantivanam is Kamlesh D. Patel, affectionately known as Daji. After retiring from a successful business career in the United States, Daji is now the fourth in a century-old lineage of spiritual guides. He is a self-professed student of spirituality and also an accomplished writer, having authored the bestsellers The Heartfulness Way and Designing Destiny. This changemaker has personally driven the development of Kanhashantivanam while providing guidance to millions of spiritual seekers in over 160 countries. Daji has also reached out to other spiritual systems to unite in the service of humanity. For his tireless and exemplary efforts, the brand story are honoured to have recognized Sri Kamlesh D. Patel as India's most admirable leader. On behalf of Managing Director Mr. Abhay Kaushik, the brand story's Hemant Sharma presented the award at a special ceremony at Kanhashantivanam, attended by over 25,000 people.
There is so much of information. How to make use of the best information. So when it comes to good, better, best, then the question arises, who will decide that it is the best? The heart. So heart is going to rule the next few decades, not the mind. Now it's time to give gifts of our heartfulness practices lavishly to the world. Come and try it out and see the difference it can make in your life. If you want a brighter future, you can create it today by working in the present. We are not the important witnesses of our destiny unfolding in front of our eyes, but we are the maker of our own destiny. Youth has to learn this, and don't be despondent when something fails in life. In fact, failure can become, if you use your failure wisely, a stepping stone to greater success. And I would like to remind our youth that the future is in your hands. With a silent heart, still heart, with a calm mind, you can really create your own life individually, very successful in material as well as spiritual life. Most CEOs I classify in two categories. One is accidental CEO and another is legend. Even if you're accidental, still there is a time to become a legendary in your field. See, don't let accidents or coincidences drive your life. Let it be a well-planned, well dreamt of, made successful with your personal efforts, with visions. So I like to see CEOs become legends, guiding others who follow them, who are associated with them, and become the pillars of the society.
Our next brand believes in creating leaders for sustainable development. It's one of the leading business schools of India, always committed to academic excellence and value-based education. Let's watch an exclusive interview of Chairman Dr. Dinesh Harsolikar, Director of IES Management College and Research Center.
Our institute, IES Management College and Research Center, was started in 1998, and within this small span of 22 years, now we are one of the well-known business schools in Mumbai as well as in the country. Our parent body, that is Indian Education Society, is more than a century old, and today, after a long journey, we have 17-18 campuses throughout Mumbai city and even near Mumbai, and there are 64 schools, colleges, skill development centers where more than 40,000 students take their education. We have some very important strengths or USPs, one can say. The most important one is the composition of our faculty. We try to draw our faculty members from industry. So we have a very good mix of hardcore academicians as well as people who migrated from industry. We are very strongly connected with our alumni and they participate regularly in the activities of the college. We believe in participative style of functioning. It is a completely democratic setup. So the institute or the society is not run by any individual or any family, but it is run by a group of people. We are very proud of our placement performance also. More than 150 companies, very prominent companies, visit our campus every year and they recruit our students, and students find job in these very well-known companies. Then we also have a lot of foreign collaborations with the universities and business schools in Switzerland, Ireland, Taiwan, Australia, and few more are going to come up. Our vision statement is to figure in top 50 business schools in the country by 2025. Our logo says value addition through education. Therefore, we always ask our students that whatever you do in the classroom as well as outside the classroom, always try to assess if there is any value addition or not. We participate in many of the events organized by industry associations and keep inviting industry people to deliver guest lectures, conduct practice interviews, and counseling sessions for our students.
At IES, with the help of mentoring session from the senior-most faculty, I was corporate ready. Also, with the help of alumni, I got a lot of industrial exposure that boosted my morale.
At IES, we believe in giving back to the society.
Out of our innovative practices and continuous processes, we developed certain modules. One important module I would like to mention is called Leadership and Teamwork module. The whole process of this module is nothing is taught in the classroom. We expect students to participate in various activities and events and learn through their experiences. Another important module which we developed, which gives facilities or support to students, we call it SLC, that is self-learning courses. So as part of these courses, we ask our students on their own, they should earn 10 to 12 credits during these 2 years. Third important activity or module I would like to mention as part of our innovations, we have designed a module called Contemporary Business Environment or Business Scenario. Under this particular module, we train our students to help them to know what is happening around them as far as corporate world is concerned, as far as our socio-political environment is concerned. We regularly talk to our students and get feedback not only on classroom teaching, but even all the other services which they are using in the institute. Our library services I can rate as one of the best. Our library has created many such services whereby students keep getting lot of information regularly in their email box about important articles published in business magazines, important reports appearing in the business newspapers. Similarly, something to help them for their placement activities. Our library provides them snapshots of the performance of various companies. All of us went through this serious pandemic called Corona, and during that, all the institutions had to provide online teaching, online lecturing to students. What we ensured that this online lecturing and teaching should not become a burden for students and it should not become boring for or tiring for them. So therefore, our faculty members continuously interacted to check how we can make these online lectures more and more interesting. Apart from the basic values of honesty, integrity and ethical conduct, I believe in 3-4 virtues as far as my leadership style is concerned. I believe in transparency and openness. My leadership style is participative leadership. I listen a lot, get a lot of suggestions from my faculty and staff members as well as students. And I believe in communicating continuously with my team members. We are indeed happy to have received this award from Brand Story, that is India's most admirable brand.
Next brand believes in one guiding principle, which is of achieving perfection and excellence, and it's one of India's most saleable deodorant brands. Let's watch an exclusive interview of Mr. Saurabh Gupta, Director Marketing and Sales, and Mr. Rajesh Gupta, Managing Director of Denver Deo.
Denver is a homegrown men's grooming brand which was incepted in 2007. It started off with deodorants and perfumes for men and now offers a much larger range of men's grooming products from face care to body care. We want Denver to be a highly regarded men's grooming brand of international repute, which offers all-round personal care solutions accompanied with really fine fragrances from all across the globe. It's an obvious mission for any personal care brand to be present in every part of the world on every shelf where men are looking to buy products for themselves. Denver was introduced in the year 2007 and in 2008 it saw the lightning speed of growth. After completing my education in England, after I returned to India, I found a huge gap in the market for contemporary men's grooming brands. Hence we forayed into building one ourselves. That's when Denver's first product saw light. Since then, there was no turning back. The products truly reflect the aspirational values of the brand, which are admired by consumers. We are proud to be among the few brands in the world which are blending their own fragrances. We are striving to bring the latest in perfumery trends to India, and we have already taken a lead creating unique proposition for consumers. The top few critical factors could be: 1, the international packaging which we are offering. It is as per the highest standards. It is comparable to any other product in any other part of the world. Secondly, I feel our consistent brand positioning and communications which have helped build this brand. Next, I strongly believe that our fragrances, which are long lasting and are unique in their own right, since they are the core of each product. Another factor could be Denver's ability to adapt according to the moving perfumery trends, which further strengthen the loyalty of our consumers. And last but not the least, I would like to extend the credit to our sales and distribution network, which perpetually supports our growth. Since we are already from the fragrance world, we would like to capitalize on this and diversify further into any other categories where fragrance play a key role. For now, the idea is to scale up by diversifying into relevant categories such as body care, face care, and host of other men grooming products as well as accessories. Somewhere I feel that we were successful in creating an aspirational value in Denver. We have associated ourselves with the imageries which are very aspirational in today's time and age, such as horse sports, golf, and horse riding, etc. To be specific, the brand stands for transparency and honoring our commitments to the world around us. I believe that our packaging is very easy to use and handy, was able to create the right connect with our consumers. Secondly, I believe the availability of the products in the right channels on the right shelves, which was accessible to our target group, have made a strong impact. Also, the endorsement of A-list celebrities like Saif Ali Khan in the past and currently Shah Rukh Khan and Mahesh Babu, who have helped us promote the brand, which I think was extremely effective in creating an everlasting connect with the consumers. They have played a pivotal role in the growth of the brand. The brand has created a unique impression for itself where Denver not only stands for a man's internal values but values towards the society. In the eyes of the world, Denver stands for ambition and taking the higher ground rather than objectifying others. I think the biggest milestones were stepping out of India and covering the Indian subcontinent. Soon after, we had reached out to Africa and the Middle Eastern countries in the West and the countries on the Southeast Asian side. I can proudly say that we are among the top 5 deodorant brands in the country today. The insignia of Denver suggests a confident and a sophisticated personality. The colors used on the packaging are taken from the world of an elite man, such as the outfits he wears, the lifestyle accessories he uses. The various names of the SKUs are also inspired from the values this man imbibes. Well, one example could be our tagline, "The Real Scent of Success," which was able to connect with the target audience since the ambitious youth is now talking about startups and new ventures. Ever since the brand was endorsed by Shah Rukh Khan, who himself is a self-made man, which has reinforced the brand's communication. We have also received some reviews where consumers perceive Denver to be a brand of international origin. If one has to thrive today in today's time and age, one cannot ignore the significance of digital. Digital advertising has already been part of our marketing mix from past many years. A recent one was the launch of an exclusive perfume collection which was curated by Shah Rukh Khan, which was purely launched on the digital and e-commerce platforms. In addition to this, digital gives us an opportunity to improve our products and messaging through the prompt reviews posted on our social media handles. It is important for brands to keep innovating and adding new products to match up to those trends. We came up with new fragrances such as Arabic and Oriental fragrances, which did really well. I am proud to say that we are one of the only brands in the country which is introducing international trends at the right time.
I want Denver to be one of the leading deodorant brands globally. And seeing the market acceptance, I am happy that my vision is taking shape. I believe in leading by example, so I participate in all aspects of the operations and personally take interest in the R&D wing.
At Denver, we understand that organization's mission, vision and guiding principles coupled with honesty, passion and integrity are the key leadership values that drive the company.
Thank you for watching today's episode. We will be back soon with more brand stories.